We can take plant cutting off for now. All right, looking good. Now that also means that he is, as a dedicated researcher, going to need a research project. So we're going to need to look at that soon too. And we do that by clicking on the research tab. Now, researching in this game is how we get a lot more advanced in terms of things we can build, things we can research. This is eventually how we get to the point where we can build our spaceship to get off the planet. What you research and when you research it is completely dependent on what you need in your playthrough. For instance, if we were on a desert world or a tundra world, we'd probably want to get hydroponics really quickly because that will allow us to grow inside. If we were on a world that didn't have any like trees, then we may want to get electric smelting or something that allows us to draw metal out of resources. It really kind of depends on what you need to get going. Now, what we want to do, probably to start with, is going to be microelectronics basics, and that's going to let us research a bunch of other stuff as well. We also could do geothermal power, but I think we need something before that. We need the high-tech research bench first, so we're going to do the microelectric basic to begin with. Research. Now that we have a research project, that adds a bill saying that this research bench needs a person. And we're doing that now. Ashap is now also building our pool table over here, which will be great. Let's go ahead and put down some nice flooring in the hallways. Also the production rooms. There we go. Great. So all this should be completed tomorrow. Hopefully, if we have enough wood, which I think we will. We may need to cut down some more trees. Let's go ahead and get this down. That should be enough. Oh, also in our fridge, which I think we're going to need to extend from the looks of it, we're going to want to make it so we can also put... oh, we need more batteries, too. We're going to make it so we can also put in more... Hold on, I lost my train of thought. Healing stuff, because this stuff actually will spoil as well. Although it does spoil in 2 years, so that's okay, but, you know, want to be on top of that. Hey, Lord Duckworth. Good to see you, buddy. Alright, getting the flooring down. Awesome. Looking good in there. Alright, now we can put down a couple other basic rooms over here. These definitely are not going to be rooms that are going to make them very happy yet, but... still better than nothing. Let's also go ahead and establish these as zones to remove stuff from. Things looking good so far. Hey, Jack Lobster. How are you today, man? Good to see you. Hello, hello. Mark all that to get carried away. Danny's doing a lot of mining. His mining's only at 2. Okay, now, one of the things that we can kind of go into next is zones and areas. Zones and areas are a very great and easy way to manage where your colonies can go and where your colonists are allowed to travel. There's many events where it's a very big deal where they can go. Like there's an event, for instance, where a horde of bloodthirsty animals will invade your town, and they can be extremely difficult. Uh-oh. A local muffalo has gone mad. And actually, this is a great opportunity to show this. So, what we can do is... hey, Sarah, good to see you, bud. What we can do is go to our expand allowed areas, we're going to manage areas. We're going to make a new area, and we're going to call this area inside. So this area is going to be inside of our base. So we want all this area to be behind our doors. We don't want any of it going outside. We can add that in there so they can go in. We can let them go to their bedrooms. And now this area, when we go over it again, you can see, because all that's selected, anyone we dictate to that area cannot leave that area for any reason. So what we'll do now is we'll go to restrict. We'll set all of our people to inside except Emmy. And then what we'll do with Emmy is we'll make her a flicker. And a flicker is someone who operates switches. And now she can go out and turn this switch on. Now see, Sayori's coming back home, and now that the switches are on, now that these turrets are working, then we can go back down to here, restrict her to inside. Now all the people are going to stay inside, no one will leave, and that crazy Muffalo charging in will have to deal with our 2 turrets and nothing else. And hopefully the power won't go out. And there it goes. Now the good news is that most likely the Muffalo won't break down the door, and hopefully it'll become day soon. There we go. Great. So now the turrets are back on. I don't know where the Muffalo is. Did we actually kill it already? Oh! Maybe we killed it. Yeah, actually it looks like we killed it. Okay, well cool. We'll go ahead and set it to unrestricted again on everyone. Great. Well, that worked out well. We're going to extend that stockpile out so they can have more stuff there. Palme is playing horseshoes. Great. That's going to give her a bonus where she's feeling joy eventually. You can see her joy going up here, which is great. Joy filled. That just gave her a bonus. That's exactly the kind of stuff we're looking for. We need to get a dedicated plant cutter. Let's do that too. Let's make Emmy a dedicated plant cutter and handler. That'll work. We also need to rename Emmy. Let's rename Emmy to Zero. Yeah. There we go. So now we got someone who's going to be dedicated plant cutting. Let's also go ahead and clear these rocks out. And that way people can move around this area a little bit easier. Now they can finally finish all this flooring in here. Perfect. Looking good, looking good. Now, who is our dedicated researcher? Oh, it's technically a Shat, but he's doing a lot of other things. He's doing mining mostly. So let's set researching to 1 on him, and now he'll run over and start researching. You can actually just look down at the research button, and it will slowly fill up as kind of like a progress meter. It makes it pretty easy to see how your research is going quickly. Let's go ahead and turn these off. Now, when this is all the way open, we're going to go ahead and build some more batteries. Oh, I didn't even see who was in the poor mood, but apparently it got a little bit better, so that's good. Also need to get some lights in here. Oh, we got a whole bunch more steel. Let's go ahead and get that out. We'll rebuild that wall just like we did at the top. Jester, did you say yesterday that this game is free somewhere? No, this game is not free. You can get it at rimworldgame.com. Yeah. I have played this game literally hundreds of hours. I very much recommend this game. If you like it all what you see, definitely pick it up. Because you will get tons of gameplay out of this game. Tons of gameplay. It's very nice. Alright, we're going to want to start doing a few different things soon. We're going to want to start cutting stone and build a stone wall up here, and then we can actually make some real defenses down here. That's going to be one of the first things we do. But we also need more power. We need more power. So let's go ahead and put down a couple more solar panels. We got a raid incoming. A group of tribespeople from the Abanquero of the Valley have arrived. They are attacking immediately. Alright, it's 2 guys. They've got a pylon. Not a pilar. Pilar? How do you say it? Pila. And a short bow. Alright, they're attacking immediately from the south. So we're going to want to turn these on. We're going to want to set pretty much everyone to inside. Danny has a rifle, so we're going to set him up there. Pao Mei, you have a pistol, but you're not very good at it. Let's go ahead and drop that pistol. And who is our second best shot? Danny B's a 9. Oh, that's it. So we've got a 3. Pala's a 3, but I guess we can use him. Alright, so we're going to set everyone as inside. Danny, you go flick that switch. Everyone but Danny and Pala are inside. Or was it Sero? Yeah, it was. Okay, good. You get the pistol. Danny, you get that and set up here. Sarah, what are you doing? You get inside. There we go. All right, here we go. Now we can check the range of the weapon. Up. We already killed a guy. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so we killed him, and it looks like the other person's fleeing. We're done. All right, that's it. Perfect. Good shooting, friends. All right, now we're going to go ahead and capture him. Now, most likely, the way that this kind of works is when you capture someone from a tribe, you generally can't speak their language. And what that means is their capture rate is usually really high, above 90. So what we're going to do is he does not get food. We'll give him some basic treatment, but we're going to release him. So we can just go back to his colony, because we can't really do anything with him. It'll take way too long to recruit him at that rate. Let's go ahead and cut down a lot more wood out here. I want to make sure we get all the wood. Giggity. All right, research is coming along nicely. As soon as this research is done, we'll go ahead and start researching some other stuff as well. We also need to go ahead and start deconstructing the ship parts in our area for components, which is going to be important. So what we can do is actually look around our area, and anywhere we see a ship part, like these, we deconstruct them. And one of our guys will eventually run over, deconstruct them, get the components, and bring them back to our base. There we go. By the way, if you're wondering how I move around the map like this, it's holding down middle mouse button. All right, I think we're good for now. Great. Great. Let's go ahead and turn this off too. All right, we're going to rebuild this wall as well. Bonk. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff out too. Let's see. We got a lot of directions we can go right now. Visitors from the Orange Rock people. Hi, friends. Oh, we need to feed, or not feed, we need to... Where's a Shap's room? Oh, we need to clear these out. So you go up, and hopefully they'll take over these rooms now. Let's go ahead and put these down. DJ Tech Live, I appreciate it, man. That is a very, as I just did, an experience I'm still working with, is not saying and nearly as much. But I still do. Still working on it. Let's make sure everyone's unrestricted, so they can go do things. Hey, Arcale, good to see you, man. Try holding shift and using WASD. Oh, cool. That works too. Very cool. You're eating at my table, you jerks. I didn't say you could do that. Wow, they did not stay long, did they? Let's get this stuff out of the way, too. There we go. How's our dumping zone looking? Whew. Uh-oh. What did I just hit escape on? Oh, research, maybe? Hopefully research. Next thing we want is stone cutting. We gotta extend our dumping stockpile out. I'll have to do batteries soon as well. Let's go ahead and pop a table and chair into here. And that'll make it so this guy can eat at a table and chair, which will help their mood, which will make them easier to... there we go again. Make it easier to take them into our colony. Skid Row with the 25 months. Also, Ware Cookie, Xenon, Chuck, Silas Nom, Klajan, Attic Bear, and Pip-Boy. Thank you for the resubs, my friends. And of course, good show to you. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much for the support. Let's go ahead and mark that to be brought out as well. These beds are picked up. Now that a Shap has a bed that he's established, we're going to go ahead and do a cloth animal bed. Pop that right there. Oh, Palme, you dingus. She trapped herself in the one corner. The one corner. Pontelemus and Bunny is Cthulhu. Thank you guys for the resubs as well. Let's give them all a warm welcome, guys. Thank you, dudes. Great. All right, that's up. Perfect. We're going to need to start thinking about extending out our main hallway here. We'll go ahead and do that in anticipation of our next thing there. Let's also go ahead and make some nice areas. It's time to start working on the beauty. No! We had a blight. Bummer. We had a blight. That sucks. That super sucks. That wiped out everything. Alright, now we need a high-tech research bench. We'll put that right there. I don't think anyone in our colony knows how to play pool, and that makes me sad. Let's go ahead and wood floor it up. Great. This is going to be a big building initiative, but I think we're going to have enough wood to do it. Let's get all that done too. Now we need to really start thinking about what we're going to do in terms of... Oh, we don't have enough components. We're going to need to start thinking about what we're going to do in terms of defense, because this is all well and good, but none of this cool stuff is going to matter if our guys are getting wrecked by soldiers. And actually, you know what? I want to take that out. I want to put that on the bottom. That. There we go. And let's get a steel stonecutter's table. We'll put that right there. This is actually going to be broken down. Nilly Billy with the tiny willy and Clyde the potato. Thank you for the resubs, guys. Greatly appreciated, dudes. Alright, things are looking really good so far. Pala's replanting everything exactly as you should be. That's perfect. All of this is already built up. Basically, 1/3 of the construction is almost done already. Let's take a look at Danny real quick. How are your needs looking, dude? Oh, so much better. Now, he's wearing tattered apparel, so we may need to make some new clothes here pretty soon. We can do a wooden electric tailoring bench. We'll pop that right there. Actually... yeah, it's fine. That'll work. Actually. That'll work just fine. Hurt. Trinky, thank you for the 2 months, bud. There goes a Shap building away. And he already built the table and chair, which is perfect for that area. Alright, thunderstorm. These can be pretty rough sometimes. Gotta make sure nothing catches on fire. Speaking of which, we'll need to be researching our fire deterrent pretty soon. Pallet growing away. Perfect. Nox Panic, Viking XDK, and Kage Shukun. Thank you for the resubs, guys. Thank you, thank you. Resubs going nuts today. Thank you guys for the support. Ooh, this colony is starting to look good. There goes Orbit sleeping with the Shap in his room. That's adorable. You have to make a cloth bed for that so they have a place to sleep. Got more visitors coming in. We'll keep an eye on that. Now we need to start talking to visitors and buying the components off them. Since components are pretty hard to get, and you definitely want to get as much as you can. Captain Junkie with a 24 months! Thank you, dude. Now, who's our highest social person? I think it's Saro. Let's talk to Emu. Now, this is the trade screen. This is basically a store. Moving items to the right sells them. Moving items to the left buys them. So what we want to do, they only have one component. We'll go ahead and buy that. They don't have a lot of money, and we don't have a lot to sell right now, so that's really all we're going to do. Unscottable, how are you, my friend? Oh yeah, Unscottable. We changed it to safe for work. Yeah. Yep, no more PG-16 in the channel. Nope. Now it is SFW. That's all. Palace still playing up a storm. Excellent. Alright, now that we have a stonecutter's work table, we can start making stone blocks. Now, the best thing to do here is to give an area nearby they can put the blocks. And we don't really have that right now, so we'll have to... we can do it in here. Do a little drop-off area. Take a look. Brayburn! Thank you very much for your 13 months. Full Derp Gaming. Nope. Hurt. Alright, these are getting done down here. I'm gonna play the next Witcher DLC? Oh, of course, dude. Of course. I can't wait for it. Alright, here comes our high-tech bench. That'll be done in just a second. Alright. Looking good. So, in interest of time, as I don't want this to be too long, I think this is probably giving you a really good idea about how to start this game. Now, in the about 2 hours that I've been playing this, I have definitely gone over most of the basic components, but not all of them. There are a ton of things you haven't seen in this that is going to happen in your game. You're gonna have to react to all of them differently. There are tons of different ways the beginning can start, tons of different ways to make your colony. The game is huge. So anyway, I hope this tutorial has helped you guys a little bit get a little bit set up for the game, maybe a little bit quicker. You can dive in now. But that's really about it. And yeah, if you have any questions, be sure to stop by twitch.tv/CohhCarnage and feel free to ask anything there. If I can't answer them, someone in the community who's probably playing Rimworld can, even if I'm not playing it. Awesome. Thank you for watching. And that's